up on this episode of Ebuzz. We hit the red carpet as we check out the hottest movie premieres, Matthew McConaughey's heavily censored new flick, Kristen Stewart makes headlines, and we check out the new Paranormal Activity installment and the new comedy, The Watch. It's all happening right now, so stay tuned. I'm Jamie, and welcome to the show. We kick things off tonight with a look at some big Hollywood movies making their debuts recently. First up is the third installment of the hugely successful Step Up Dance movies. Then there's the remake of the sci-fi blockbuster Total Recall. And the producers of Little Miss Sunshine are back with a new romantic comedy called Ruby Sparks.
The Step Up franchise from producer Adam Shankman has surprised many by spawning so many successful sequels, and the latest hit theaters this week as the stars lined up for the red carpet premiere of Step Up Revolution.
There is a good turnout here tonight. I'm actually very impressed. There are people love them some Step Up movies because they see it, they understand the joy of it, they understand the athletics of it, they understand it's in their homes every week, and they see, these people who do it as being absolute heroes, superheroes, and they just dance, they work so damn hard, and we're also all crazy.
I think people are just excited. They want to be a part of it in some way, and I don't know, I feel like they came to see everything we've been trying to do for the past year, Dance is so hot, it's everywhere they could possibly imagine. It's on TV, movies, it's on the streets, they're flash mobbing everywhere. I think everyone wants just with a little piece of dance. I can teach you, put your hands in the air, and you're gonna do a little figure eight with your hips, yeah? Figure eight. It gets the hips moving, yeah?
Also premiering this week was the romantic comedy Ruby Sparks. After their success with Little Miss Sunshine, directors Jonathan Dayton and Valerie Faris re-teamed for what we hope will be another success. The cast was very classy and charming on the red carpet, with Zoe Kazan, Paul Dano, Deborah Ann Woll, and Tony Trucks.
Deborah, one this way, please. Deborah, next to me. All the way to the right. Keep going.
Adam, Mandy, the producer want to take over your options. Check your messages.
Also premiering this week, Total Recall, a remake of the original directed by Paul Verhoeven. Colin Farrell is replacing Arnold Schwarzenegger in the leading role and tells us more about the movie and his relationship with Jessica Biel.
Why are you trying to kill me?
That was fun. The trickiest part was kissing her with her handsome director husband by the monitor. That was the tricky part. That was one of the more uncomfortable things I've experienced in 15 years making films. But the fighting was fun. I mean, we got in good shape and we choreographed it, down to the finest detail. And so she knew all my moves, I knew her moves, and it was fun.
The original film starred Arnold Schwarzenegger and was a big hit for Sony Pictures in the 1990s.
Quaid goes there to recall, and he finds out through a set of circumstances that take place that everything that he thought was his life up until that point was a fabrication. Everything that he thought was real, including his marriage, his job, his identity, his name, was a complete fabrication. And the rest of the film, the rest of an hour and 40 minutes is him trying to figure out who he is while not get caught and killed and all that kind of stuff.
The studio had a lot of incentive to remake the film since the author of the original book, Philip K. Dick, has made a fortune for Hollywood since his death. His books have been made into such major hits as Blade Runner, The Adjustment Bureau, Next, and Minority Report.
Another new movie that has lots of people talking is Killer Joe. Now, one look at the film's poster and tagline proves it's not your run-of-the-mill film. And in this interview, Matthew McConaughey explains why. We also catch up with the very funny cast of the new comedy, The Watch. Take a look.
Matthew McConaughey's new film, Killer Joe, got an NC-17 rating, which is generally considered box office poison since chain theaters won't screen films above an R rating. But director William Friedkin said the studio stood behind the last cut of the film and decided to keep it intact, as opposed to cutting out scenes to get an R rating. The film is a dark gothic thriller about a cop by day who is a hitman on the side. Charming Matthew McConaughey gives us the scoop.
I'll act, I'll mimic.
So when you opened up the script and read Killer Joe,
What made you, did you know instantly, like, yes?
No. I knew what I thought instantly was no way. I didn't get it. I didn't like it. I was disgusted with it. I wanted to go take a hot shower with a steel brush and clean myself up. And then I spoke to some people I work with whose opinion I appreciate, and they had read it, and they had very different reaction. They thought it was funny. They thought the character would be a brilliant character for me to take on, but many of them kept talking about the humor. And I was like, I don't get the humor. So I gave it a couple of days and flushed the first read out of my system, and I went back and read it, and I found myself chuckling a little bit. And part of that was finding and understanding Tracy Letts' writing. And sort of the absurdity of some of the situations that allowed me to laugh at it. When I was able to laugh at it, I was able to see who Joe was a little bit more and what the movie was as a whole. And then I met with Billy, who had a very precise vision of what he wanted to do with it, and I felt in great hands, and I was like, you know, this sounds like this will be an absolute blast.
I can't let you have her.
The retainers for the money. I'm not leaving until I get my money. You know I'll kill you.
Some of Hollywood's biggest comedians got together for the action-adventure comedy about a group of misfits defending the Earth against an alien invasion. Funny man Ben Stiller joined Jonah Hill and Vince Vaughn, and they told us everything.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at him and understand me.
It just was a funny script. Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg wrote a really funny script, and it had the freedom to kind of go places that this genre movie doesn't usually go, since we had the R rating, and it was a really great bunch of guys to work with. So the whole thing just seemed like it would be fun and hopefully be a funny movie.
It turned out really funny.
I found something.
Nobody touches this ball until we figure out what it is.
Whoa! Jeez!
That's terrible for the cow, but this thing's awesome.
Is it easier when you guys kind of have worked with one another?
Yes. It is.
Yeah.
How many films have we made, Vince, now?
Well, we've done a bunch of
made
plays.
Swingers together.
Swingers we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were so good in Swingers.
Then made.
And then we were both in Submarine.
Yeah.
And then we were in.
You guys did. You did Clay Pigeons together.
That's
Clay
right.
Pigeons.
Yeah, that's right.
Pigeons.
Yeah.
Or Clay, whatever.
Yeah. And Joe and I were in Superbad.
Yeah.
So
that's
we
right.
had that experience.
Yeah. And at the museum you guys were in?
It makes it easier.
2, Night Museum, The Deuce.
The Deuce. Part 2.
Who wants a snapper with the lizard man? Here we go. Oh, that looks good.
Following the hugely successful IT Travelers Go program in 2011, Taiwan Excellence is back in town with Asia's biggest and most rewarding online quiz, the 2012 Taiwan Excellence Smart Test. With cash and prizes totaling up to $100,000 this is set to be the grandest prize Asia has ever seen. Ebuzz was there to get in on all the action, so check this out. The 2012 Taiwan Excellence Smart Test is an exciting contest spanning across 4 countries in China, India, Indonesia, and Vietnam. Contestants would be tested on their IQ, common sense, general knowledge, sense of humor, and more importantly, how far they're willing to learn and absorb new knowledge in order to win. The search for the smartest kicked off in June with campus recruitments, shopping mall events, and official press conferences. The deputy chairman of TAITRA, Mr. Wu Wenya, was on hand to officially launch the Smart Test campaign in Indonesia. The respective Smart Test celebrity endorsers were also unveiled. It was Taiwanese pop diva Hebe for China, Bollywood superstar Malaika Arora Kang for India.
I feel great to be part of it yet again, and like I said last time, India won in the ITC Travelers Go contest, and we shall support them this time again with as much as we can.
Famous TV host Kathy Sharon for Indonesia.
Tahun ini Taiwan Excellence punya campaign yang baru yaitu the Smart Test. Nah, Indonesia adalah negara yang sangat cerdas, jadi ayo show that you are the Smart Test.
And supermodel Tang Hung for Vietnam.
Rất là vui và rất vui được tham gia vào đại sứ vào năm thứ 2 như thế này, và đặc biệt ngày hôm nay rất vui hơn nữa
Stage 1 of the 2012 Taiwan Excellence Smart Test was then launched on the 14th of July. More than 36,000 people participated in the 24-hour uninterrupted online challenge, making this the biggest turnout an online quiz has ever garnered.
我其实对这种比较有意思的智力测验题还是比较感兴趣的。这个比赛非常好啊，不仅能拓宽我们的知识面啊。
Juga menambah wawasan. Jadi sekaligus nanya, sekaligus menjawab satu pertanyaan dan sekaligus dapat hadiahnya itu lebih bagus daripada main game atau
And after 24 grueling hours where participants tried their best to answer as many questions correctly as they can, the 10 outstanding finalists, each from China, India, Indonesia, and Vietnam, emerged. The average score for the top 100 was 648 out of 1,000, with India holding the highest score. These finalists would proceed to stage 2, armed with a handful of Taiwan home and leisure products provided by the 63 Taiwan Excellence brand partners. Their innovative and out-of-the-box application of these products in the next 8 challenges, while gaining support from the public online, would be the determining factor for their win. We wish them the best of luck. Every vote counts for these finalists, so make sure you follow them on the Taiwan Excellence Facebook page and log on to 2012smarttest.com to vote for the smartest one to represent your country. Every vote cast may even win you a return ticket to Taiwan, so get clicking, people. Now stay tuned to this space as we continue to follow the finalists on their challenges in the next couple of weeks. Time now to take a look at our latest movie news, as well as the scandal that has reportedly shattered the romance between K-Stew and Arpats.
Tom Hanks is returning to the big screen starring opposite Halle Berry in the sci-fi film Cloud Atlas. The film is the highly anticipated new project from the Wachowskis, who have co-directed all the Matrix films as well as Vias for Vendetta and Speed Racer. Just a few weeks after announcing her divorce from actor Tom Cruise, Katie Holmes has jumped back into the business, signing up to star in a new Broadway play, Dead Accounts. Clint Eastwood will also be returning to the big screen in the baseball drama Trouble with the Curve. He co-stars alongside Amy Adams and Justin Timberlake. This marks the first time in years that Eastwood has starred in a film he has not directed. J.J. Abrams, the man behind such recent hits as Cloverfield, Star Trek, and Super 8, announced that he'll be working with Oscar-winning screenwriter Dustin Lance Black from Milk on a disaster movie called Earthquake. There was certainly trouble in paradise this week for one of Hollywood's hottest young couples when Twilight star Kristen Stewart admitted to an affair with the married director of her latest film, Snow White and the Huntsman.
We wanted to see a girl who leads men, and she did that incredibly well. It's very hard to play those kind of roles.
After the paparazzi caught the two kissing in a parked car, she issued a public apology to boyfriend Robert Pattinson. Is Justin Bieber's new ride a Batmobile? Just a month after getting a speeding ticket for breezing down Los Angeles' 101 freeway at a steep 101 miles per hour, 17-year-old Bieber was spotted in his new ride, a souped-up Cadillac decked out like the famous Caped Crusaders classic cruiser. The car has his initials on it, as well as the Batmobile logo, and was actually gifted to him from West Coast Customs, the designer. Will his bodyguards tell us more about it? No.
Stick around because we preview some of the latest movies right after the break. I love a good scary movie, and I'll admit it, Paranormal Activity scared the pants off of me. And I clearly wasn't the only one either, with the franchise going on to make super big bucks at the box office. Here's an exclusive look at Paranormal Activity 4.
Christy, you want to say hi? Oh, it's Katie.
My sister did good. Hunter.
I've just been hearing a lot of noises. And like all this weird stuff has been happening since the new neighbors moved in.
Lights go off all the time, honey.
It's happening again. The motion lights have been turning on and off every night.
Yeah, right.
I bet you it's gonna be that weird kid from across the street. Watch. Yeah, can you see him?
What the hell?
He's so creepy.
What is he doing?
Freaky, right?
Yeah. What's going on?
I don't know. It's weird.
Alex, what's happening?
I don't know.
Front door open. Back door open.
Alex, what's going on?
What happens when you put Vince Vaughn, Ben Stiller, and Jonah Hill together? You get the hilarious new comedy, The Watch. This is definitely one new movie I'm not gonna miss.
There is an alien invasion happening. They're among us. That's why I founded the Neighborhood Watch. Any one of these people could be an alien. Check her out. It's like she's studying some new discovery. Should I put it in my flavor snout? Wait a second, I've seen this stuff before.
Had he just won a Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Award?
Here we go. Jackets for the watch.
Tiger with wings.
The tiger, flames, and wings all in the same logo. It's like the Chinese symbol for shut up and dance.
Franklin, what are you doing? Who are these people?
Damn it, Mom, stay out of my room!
I'm sorry, Mima. I was trying to impress my friends. I was trying to be a big man. I love you.
Shh. I have this one scenario in my mind. Sexy Asian housewife alone at night. Best call than watch. And then she sucks.
Okay, well,
I'm also interested in that happening to me.
we're not gonna let Glenview be ground zero for some alien invasion.
We can't trust anyone.
Look at his face.
Look at my face.
Look at his face and listen to me.
Look at him and listen to me.
Look at me.
Look at me.
Look at him and understand me. Look at both of us but understand no one. Listen to my words and hear his face. I found something.
Nobody touches this ball until we figure out what it is.
Whoa! Oh, geez! That's terrible for the cow, but this thing's awesome. And first thing in war's lost is innocence.
Yeah! Anything from outer space, kill it.
Die! Die! This thing's a goner for sure. Who wants a snapper with the lizard man? Here we go. Oh, that looks good.
Now let's find out what's coming up on AXN this week with our TV Roundup. This week on Leverage, while going after a revolutionary computer chip, the team has to help a family's child who's abducted from a carnival during a heist. Experience nothing but thrills this season on Leverage at these times. On this episode of Blue Bloods, the death of a free-spending and extravagant investor looks suspicious to Danny and Jackie, while Jamie is placed under house arrest when a hit is placed for Jimmy Reardon. Don't miss the exciting new season of Blue Bloods at these times. Can The Dark Knight Rises stay at the #1 spot for its third week in a row? Let's find out with the latest top 10 movie results from the US. Magic Mike falls 2 to number 10, and at number 9 is the animation Brave. The Amazing Spider-Man comes in at number 8.
Come on.
The comedy Ted is at number 7. The dance movie Step Up Revolution is at number 6, and the collaborative force of Vince Vaughn, Ben Stiller, and Jonah Hill in The Watch is at number 5. The fourth Ice Age Continental Drift is down to number 4. And opening at number 3 is Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dog Days. The remake of Total Recall only manages a debut in second. And again at the top spot is The Dark Knight Rises with another $35 million. Calvin Harris is the DJ to collaborate with at the moment, and his latest hookup is with British rapper Example for the new single, We Will Be Coming Back. Here's the music video. I'm Jamie, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next week.
But I'm wishing I'd stay in the back room. Something I heard you say. We didn't want to call it too early. Now it seems a world away, but I miss the day. Are we ever gonna feel the same? Standing in the light till it's over.